Oh, hello there everybody. We're going to be starting The Witcher 2 now. That's a bloody thing I've been waiting for like 2 weeks now. Let's just get this music out of here. I'll be back in the break if we have one. Let's get this party started. Actually, I'm gonna need to do some quick changes. This should work. Don't make that sound. I forbade it. It's starting. Oh, I've seen that cutscene multiple times over the years. It's still bloody perfect. Although that was quite loud. Something like that. So I'm going to try this game with a controller. I've not really had this thing for a lot of time, so prepare for massive failure. And I'm probably going to start the game off on easy, just as a precaution. If I were to play otherwise, I would choose a more difficult setting. But for now, I think that will be that. New game, import Witcher 1 save. This was the only reason I had that at all. And I saved 2 times in a row, so order save 379 should be our bet. We wish to begin the tutorial. Accept. It's taking its sweet time to load. There it is. The tutorial panel will pause the game, but you can read its contents at your leisure. Hints can also be found outside the tutorial panels. New quest, the text beneath the minimap right at the screen will tell you what to do. Pay close attention to the tutorial panels appearing on the screen. You can choose to restore them at any time. Tutorial panel containing instructions. Keys or buttons. Press. So that's the back button. Close. Correct. Right stick. Rotate the camera and look around. Select targets during combat. Show your character using the keyboard or your controller stick. It depends on how far you tilt the stick.
Damned leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
I think I'm just going to lower sounds a bit more. Something like that. There's a quite bit of motion blur. I think I'll survive. Frame rate seems to be nice and smooth on my end, but doesn't seem to be so on the preview, which is weird. Yeah, it's a bit choppy, isn't it? Oh, why that would be. I guess slowing the graphics a bit. Oh, I'll have to close the game for that, do I? Now. Good option. Much. Well, this is quite the challenge. I think I might just be started before anything else, so you just have to bear with me for a second. Options. I'll just take best settings. Let's give it that. Full screen enabled. Let's give it that. Please don't make that sound. Why are you making that sound? Dismiss. Okay. Should not put my hand over that. Seems to be slightly better.
Damned leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
I think that's better. Probably something in the game settings. I set it to mid-spec, I think. So yeah. Use R to scan the area and find a corpse on the ground. Click? No. I guess it just means look around. Stand near a container and press the applicable key to collect the items inside, which is going to bring us a window displaying the four most valuable items inside. Tournament announcement, Squire Boots, orange. Open the inventory panel to browse through the items girls have acquired. So that's the up on the D-pad. Some items may be equipped, predicting their use. Sort items by category to browse through them more efficiently. Drop items, remove them from your inventory with Y. So press start. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have to do this for the entire menu. Boots. Guess that's our thing. Got a formula for a healing brew. Tournament announcement. Warriors of the world, knights, gladiators, soldiers and armed ladies. Grand arena, famous throughout the north and south. Ultimate combat trials. Opens the gates before you. Demonstrate your courage and sword skills. Claim the glory and coin to the heroes. Those worthy of the tournament will receive an invitation enabling them to enter the grand arena and win eternal fame. I think that's all. Journal has been upgraded. Open it to the description of the quests. Hint. Track quests on the minimap. Mark them on your journal. Track quest in the time. Step by step. Tutorials. Follow the path through the forest. Talk to a character, point the camera at him or her and press the applicable button.
Who are you?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you let me look at your wounds?
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling preacher. Oh, damn the dogs, it hurts to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece.
I'll find some help.
Futile, I'm afraid. Around here, folk don't open their doors to strangers. You would do well to find my squire. I'd like to thrash his hide for fleeing from those corpse eaters. Consider it my final wish.
I found his body by the river. Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you. But if I'm not mistaken, you already think you're dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate.
I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant.
That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
Quest tracking. We've begun a new quest phase. The objective is marked on the minimap upper corner of the camera screen. I'll read camera. The yellow marker indicates the current objective of the quest being tracked. Open the journal. Quests. Track the quest you wish to track. Still think the sound is a bit loud. Guess I'll just put them all to the same. Witch's medallion. Use the medallion to detect nearby containers, herbs and monsters, places of power and threats. Use the medallion to simply press the corresponding key. And must return what can be active again. Cool. A potion, bomb or blade oil must have both the formula detailing the composition as well as the ingredients containing the substances listed in the formula. Mixtures can only be prepared while meditating. Formula and ingredients can be purchased from shopkeepers and various locations. Ingredients can also be harvested from plants and carved from monsters' corpses. FLT is trigger, yeah. And A is meditation. Okay. Meditation. Okay, alchemy. Formula healing brew. Suppose that's it. I create. It's quite different from the original one.
Knock back this potion. Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher. Hallowed Grieve!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironfoot.
What happened here?
I wanted to try my luck in the arena, but some corpse eaters surprised me. My horse reared and I came crashing down in full armor. They pounced upon me with their claws. Though broken, I managed to drive them off and crawl here. Pitiful story, but there it is.
That could mean some paid work for me.
Doubtful. If the corpses weren't eaten, they would rot, emit a stench and breed pestilence. Ah, damn the dogs! Those who fall in the arena, their bodies are cast into the ravine. The dead offer little in terms of diversion, I'm afraid. Except perhaps to monsters.
Well, I've got to go.
Get well, Bolton of Ironfoot. And farewell.
You must take my invitation. If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks, Bolton.
I thank you. And now, Geralt of Rivia, if you've no objection, I would finally like to get some sleep.
Invitation to the arena located in the town. Tournament.
Who stalks the night? Be gone, cursed soul, or I'll stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Ah, a vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there! All right. Let's find a place to rest.
Meditate predetermined hour instead of waiting. In the meditation panel, select the option to meditate until dawn. Quick menu. Don't know why I have to press it both times. Down. 8. No, only move like predetermined. No slight adjustments. I guess not. Go on, it is.
Still there, foul soul?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as being foul, well, I may smell a bit.
Has it got an invitation?
It has.
Then it may enter. Good luck to it in the arena.
Welcome to Witch Training. This section of the tutorial is designed to acquaint you with the combat basics, complete several tasks, after which your abilities will be tested. Draw your silver sword. Rotate the camera towards it. Focus on chosen stars. This feels definitely more satisfying than that click combat. Fucking hell, that feels amazing. Slow opponents mount strong attacks, while swift opponents mount weaker but more frequent attacks. Fighting either requires dodging and parrying. Keep in mind that parrying only reduces the damage it receives rather than eliminating it entirely. Do not parry magic attacks, dodge them, or cast signs to protect yourself from them. Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Vigor drops every time you parry an opponent's strike or cast a sign. Low vigor will prevent you from casting signs that will not limit your ability to parry. Gotta get some water. That lovely sound. Everyone knows it. Hint, vigor regenerates over time. Drink potions to accelerate this process. Vigor affects the damage you do to foes. When developing your character, you can increase maximum vigor points available to your character. Right trigger. Riposte. Enter your opponent with a riposte. Put down the parry key and attack when the riposte marker appears on the floor. Until the tutorial of the riposte, you must first acquire a related ability in the character development tree. Art sign. Each time you cast a sign, you lose 1 point of vigor. Vigor is represented by a yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Low vigor will prevent you from casting signs. Generates a damaging pressures. The art sign can knock down and stun your foes, allowing you to finish them with a single blow. Use the yard. Weaken opponents equipped with shields. Critical effects. In addition to dealing regular damage, Geralt and his foes can inflict critical effects in combat. These additional effects induced by attacks remain active for a certain time. The stun and knockdown effects allow Geralt to finish off opponents instantly. Some foes are immune to selected effects. Look at the top of the screen to see effects stopped by Geralt. Heaven plays a cutscene. But did he attack him with the wrong side of the sword again? Why did they do that? I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be holding the sword by the blade. No matter fucking what. Bring up the quick menu and select a sign. Press and hold the quick key. Select the sign, release the key to resume playing. Hard, Yerden, Igni, Quen, Axie. The same as before.
At him.
Critical effects on Geralt.